So, Isabel Style started this tag, and I was asked by the wonderful Steph from Handbagholic for my opinion on it. So, here are 10 items if I was starting from scratch that I would pick up first. Hello, and the warmest of welcomes to today's video. For those of you who haven't seen my face before, hi, I'm Nick, fab to have you here. Those who have seen my face before, thank you so much for joining me again. I hope you enjoy my videos. I put out videos roughly 3 times a week on a range of different topics, anywhere from fashion, slightly more personal topics. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, then please do head down, hit subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. I love chatting with you all. I'm on about living life loud, and what that means to me is being your authentic self, being proud to be you, and just celebrating who you are. Celebrating yourself, and of course, celebrating others. So, this tag was created by Isabel Style. I was asked by Handbagholic to say what I thought, what I would start with if I was starting again. Touch everything that is wood, that I don't have to. But if I were to, you know, what would I commence with? What would be those first items that really stand out to me that I think are well worth picking up from the get-go? Now, before I get started, let me just say that some people might question whether or not these are luxurious, might question the brand. To be honest, it tends to be the brand that people will question, but know that they're luxurious to me. That's why I'm picking them. I could buy something at a fraction of the cost with the same functionality as these items, but I've chosen to opt for these. There's nothing here from Chanel, there's nothing here from Hermes, etc. I don't buy there, but these items and these brands are luxurious to me. So that's what I'll say about that. Anyhow, let's get into it. These are in no particular order. I probably could have ordered them, but I didn't think it through enough. But let's go here first. Now, I don't know which variation I'm going for, okay? But I think a Kurt Geiger XXL flap would definitely be on my list of things to buy, things to start with. Now, I've got 5 of these, all in different variations. I have 2 in leather, 1 in denim, 1 in faux fur, and 1 in nylon. All incredibly different. However, I do believe that a good flap bag can do basically everything. I talked about this in the recent video I did about about the travel bag I would choose, the tag that was started by Daycurb, etc. So I've spoken about that, and I think Kurt Geiger do an amazing flat bag. The XXL size works the best for me. Now, I think I would probably lean towards the leather, just from a practicality perspective and a versatility perspective. However, I don't know that I have the version that I would start with again. I love these, and they're great, but I don't know. So I'm putting in a Kurt Geiger XXL flap, but I don't know which variation of, okay? But I think leather. I just don't know that either of my leather ones would be the right one if I was only having one. I have 5, so I can pick from them, which means that the fact that mine, I don't have the perfect one. That's okay. But I'm gonna start with a Kurt Geiger XXL flap. Long, double shoulder, long shoulder, crossbody, evening, day, can do it all. Practical, not at such an insane price point that you worry about something happening to it. Good bag. Can do work, can do play. Next up, and again, an item that you could buy for a fraction of the cost, but I love these. Sorry, they're mucky, but this proves I actually use them. These are my Hunter rain boots, Wellington boots. I love these. Mine are in this beautiful pale pastel pink. I mean, these are fairly expensive for what they are. I bought these at the outlet for £100. I think they're about £150 if you don't buy them at the outlet. I mean, and you can see, I use them. I love them. I love the fact that they're a little bit different. I own 3 pairs of these. My first pair were in purple. My second pair were in the Hunter monogram. And then my third pair were these in this pink, and I've owned these for a couple of years, and I use them a lot, and I like them very much. They've been here, there, and everywhere with me. They're a great piece. I would 100% buy these. I used to wear wellies a lot. My purple ones I used to wear daily at university, just because I just found them easy, really easy, and I loved them. But these ones I would 100% buy again if I had the option to. An outerwear piece now, and this I think will be of no surprise to you. A Karl Lagerfeld puffer coat, preferably this one. I love this. I love the blue. I love the writing on it that says Karl Lagerfeld. I wear this so much. I wore this so much when I went to Latvia. This has been here, there and everywhere with me as well. I absolutely love it. It's so comfy. It's so warm. It's so easy. I feel chic in this, even though it's a puffer jacket, which is a bit more casual. I just still feel pulled together in it, and I really like it, and I think it's a great way to top off an outfit. I've worn this out to dinner because it's a coat at the end of the day. You can take it off, but I've worn it out to dinner. I've worn it all day. It's kind of done everything with me, and I love it. And I don't think the price points are so unreasonable for these. So I would definitely go for one of these again if I had the option. And like I said, I think I would go for this particular one. I really do love it. Let's do an SLG. My Longchamp nylon pouches. I have 2 of these. I love them. This one houses my cosmetics. I've shown you this many a time when I've done a what's in my bag. I love it. So easy, wipe clean, hassle-free, super practical. If you wanted to, someone could use it as like a diddy little clutch. I don't. It lives inside my bag. It doesn't look kind of... Actually, if I gave it a bit of a wipe over, I think you could use it outside of the bag, but I wouldn't. But for the price point, super practical. Never felt the need to go for anything more expensive or more elaborate. These do me just fine. Now, I was also tagged in a video about my most complimented and least complimented bags. I've just taken the decision to not do the video, to be honest. I don't show all of my bags. Not all of my bags get worn, so actually it doesn't feel like a fair comparison. But if I were to say the bag that I think gets the most compliments when I do use it, I would say this. And I would buy one of these again in a heartbeat. Again, I own 2 of these. I will own a 3rd. I will likely own a 4th. This is the Aspinal of London London tote in the colour Tea Rose in pebbled leather. I adore this. Champagne hardware. It is simply glorious and stunning and beautiful. I love it. It's so practical, it's so easy, it's so chic, but the colour is divine. I love it. Now, it is hard to choose between this and the Chatkill Blue, because the Chatkill Blue is also divine. However, decisions have to be made, okay? And I would make this decision, because I think this is stunning. Absolutely stunning. The quality is impeccable. The brand is fabulous. I'm obsessed with it. And I'm keeping my eyes peeled for the perfect next one. By the way, the new collection launched, and there's a beautiful one that's called Pool Blue. It's this stunning kind of sky blue, but it's a little bit more towards aqua. It's stunning. And they've also been through a £25 price increase, FYI. But compared to some of the other brands, £25 on a £650 bag, as it once was, not bad at all. They're now £675, FYI. Well worth it. One of my most complimented pieces, if not the most complimented. It has to contend with the Chatkill Blue, to be honest, for that title. But I would go for the Tea Rose Pebble again. I love it. I just think it is stunning. And for the environment that I work in and things, it's perfect. It fits everything I need. I would start with this. I love it. Now, a pair of shoes. And I have bought luxury shoes over the years. I've expressed my thoughts on them. I don't think they're worth it. I think they live on the ground. And it's not to say that they're not beautiful. It's not to say they're not amazing quality. But they live on the ground. They get wrecked. I've had beautiful shoes before that have been ruined on their first wear by circumstances outside of my control. Therefore, I tend to go for mid-range when it comes to shoes. And again, something I own in duplicates, the Kurt Geiger Wicked. I actually had a pair of these that you'll remember looked a little bit more run down than these particular ones, because I repurchased these in the white. I also own them in black, and I own them in grey. I love them. They are so comfortable. They are so easy. These get complimented a lot actually as well, because they're fairly, understated, but I love that they've got that kind of slightly athletic feel to them. I probably need to put them through the wash. because they are looking a little dirty. So I will probably put them through the wash. But I love them. I would buy them again in a heartbeat. I have bought them again. You know, I let my other ones run into the ground and then I bought them again. I love them. They're fabulous. I highly recommend these. I highly recommend Kurt Geiger shoes in general. I'm a big fan, own many a pair, but at the moment I'm really on this chunky trainer hype, so these work perfectly. But at some point I'll probably crack out the other shoes that I've got from Kurt Geiger that have been sitting a little bit dormant, but I love nonetheless. The Kurt Geiger Wicked, an absolute win. RRP 129, I want to say, but you can normally buy them on sale about half price. Well worth it. You had to know this one was coming. It's one of my most used designer bags. The Mulberry Bayswater, stunning. I love it. Obviously this MCM charm would not be included because that would be an additional item and it wouldn't, bag charms wouldn't be my go-to if I was buying from scratch again. I think they're nice to have. I love it. I also own the Trippy Tiger, which I adore, but decisions would have to be made and I use this so much. I love the practicality of it, I love the ease of it, but I love the fact that it still has this visual interest with the mock croc. It is stunning. I feel chic, sophisticated, pulled together with this bag. Love, 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 love. Would definitely buy one again. I'm looking for another, not in mock croc, not in black, but I'm looking for another Bayswater. I would love a pink one, as you know, so then I could have this, that, but this is about if I was starting again, and I think this would be a go-to for me if I was starting again. The only other option I would maybe go for would be black patent. I would potentially consider one of those because I love the high shine aspect of that, but I do think this would be high on the list of priorities to purchase. We're down to our last three. Let's do another SLG. A Kurt Geiger pebbled leather long wallet, and I adore this rainbow. I would 100% buy another one in rainbow. I absolutely love and adore it. It's got my cards in it. It's just stunning. And it's this absolutely beautiful rainbow. The colours are gorgeous. Look at the pastels. They are stunning. I love it. You can also put a phone. It's kind of wide enough that you could fold it out and then you could put your phone in it and then fold it back, popper it, and it would hold your phone too. So you could even use it as like a diddy little clutch for a night out. They do wallet on chains, but you could just use this if you wanted. It is starting to show a couple of marks, but it lives in my bag with my keys, etc. And to be honest, everything pretty much wipes off, but it's a beautiful item. This was £80, £79, well worth it. More than I would have thought I would spend on something like a wallet. Which is why I said at the start, these items feel luxurious to me because it's more than I would normally spend on an item like this, but I think it is well worth it. It was between this and the Aspinal of London travel wallet because I think that's a fabulous purchase too. And if I'd have had an 11th item, that might have been where I would go with it. But this one just wins out because of the daily use of it. But I do also love those Aspinal wallets. This is a difficult one. But I don't know which I would choose, but a faux fur. I love a faux fur. I wear faux furs a lot. This is like an evening one. This is fun and dramatic and oh, the colour is divine. I have worn this during the day as well. This is a bit more of like a cropped one. This is Karl Lagerfeld. It's fabulous. Fabulous! And it's really eye-catching. It draws people in, which is funny because as someone who, when I'm out, I don't really like to talk to people, this draws a lot of attention. Yeah, that doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? That I kind of am the way I am, dress the way I do, and then don't want people to engage with me. That's a bit hypocritical. Anyway, I love this. This is beautiful and fabulous. But then this is by Jack. This is so amazing and snuggly and gorgeous. I think I might have to choose this one. If I could get this style in this colour, I think I would be in heaven. Because I love the fact that this is a little bit longer, it's a bit more oversized. This is so warm as well. I cannot recommend enough. I'm also looking at, they have one in white and green. and I'm debating that. I just don't really know what I'm wearing it with, if I'm honest, but I absolutely love it. These are stunning. They're about £250, I would say. Beautiful, fabulous, divine, all of the above. I love the blue. The blue works really well because I already have that pink. However, like I said, if I could get this style in this colour, I'd be in heaven. That would be the perfect thing. So I think that's where I would go with this. So I would go for a jack in pink if I could, but a faux fur nonetheless, because as jackets go, I love it. And I feel like it's a way to dress up an outfit. And I don't buy luxury ready to wear. I don't buy luxury jeans. I don't buy luxury t-shirts. I don't buy luxury, you know, anything really that's not accessories and bags and all that kind of stuff. So for me, these kind of higher end jackets, again, $250. It's not like it's Fendi, but it feels super luxurious to me, and I absolutely love it. Now, those of you who've been with me for a while are probably thinking, when's he gonna say it? When's he gonna say it? When's he gonna say it? The Longchamp Les Pliage medium top handle. This I would buy like that. And I have proven my love for these because I own so dang many of them. I love them and I will own more. I will buy more. There is one that I'm currently thinking about that I keep hovering over going, do I add to cart? Do I not? I think I should just add it to cart. I love them. I own like 13 Les Pliage bags, but the medium top handle is my favorite size. This is my custom. Now, I love this custom version. I think it's fabulous. And I would buy a customized version probably as my first one if I knew what I knew now. Would I make the same choices? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Because I think if I was able to get the body of it to be this colour, and then I would maybe still keep everything else the way it is. Yeah, I think if I could just get the body in that colour, if I could get that body in that colour of the bag, then I would probably keep everything else the way it is. Or I would maybe go for black leather. I don't know. But I would probably make slightly different decisions in terms of the choices of the custom, but I would 100% make a custom Les Pliage. I went for this one in the way that I did because I have so many other variations of it, and this one made perfect sense. I wanted one in black, which I'm so glad to have, but I didn't necessarily want a green collection, etc. I thought, actually, let's use that as the base for my custom, because also it means that things like that lime green really pops, and this leather really pops, and that button really pops, the silver hardware really pops. So I definitely made the right choice based on the collection that I have, but of course this is all about if you didn't have what you have. I would 100% buy a medium Les Pliage. This is a My Pliage club. I would go for one of those. They're about £160 to do. And I would jump straight in, feet first, head first, whichever way first gets me to it faster, because I just think it is fabulous. It is also super practical. I think they are super chic. I got asked recently about the inserts that I use. These are from Amazon. I've spoken about them many times. The name escapes me. Ropch, R-O-P-C-H. That's who it is. But I love it. I absolutely love it. I also think that this style is super timeless. But I love the fact that I have them in really fun variations. I like to have a timeless shape with a pop. And that's what these are for me. I don't own the khaki. I don't own the bilberry. I don't own the navy blue. Those are quite often versions that you see. I own versions that I know very few people who own. I think the only person I know who has one similar to me might be Autumn, because I know she has the cactus. I think she recently bought something in the yellow. So I know Autumn has a couple that cross over with me. I think that's it. I know Julie from Agent Bag Reviews has some really interesting ones. No, I don't think we own many of the same, but I know she has some really interesting Longchamp pieces. But in terms of my versions, I think they're pretty unique. And I love that about them. So there we are. I would 100% buy another Le Pliage medium top handle. So there we are, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much, Steph, for tagging me. This was a lot of fun. Of course, I will include everybody down below. I'd also love to hear some thoughts from all of you. I'm pretty late to this party, so I'm pretty sure that everyone has probably done it by now. But if you haven't, then please, by all means, take this as a blanket tag to go forth and do it. But thank you so much, as always, for watching. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Take care, everyone. Bye now.